Alright, to begin drawing my bridge, I'm going to use the line tool, and I'm going to start with the top and bottom pieces. So this one looks like around there, and I'm going to go all the way across. Once you start a line, you can use the hand tool or the orbit tool to move, and then when you go back to the line tool, you're continuing that same line. So I'm going to draw all the way out to about there. The line tool is kind of tricky because it wants to just keep doing lines. So what I'll do is I'll draw one extra line that I don't need, then hold down Control Z to undo it, and then I can keep working. So this one, since it's hard to estimate where this line would be on the other side of the tool, the joint, I'll actually just start at the top and go all the way down this way. And here we can actually start to see which pieces need to be a little bit larger. So you can see these pieces in the middle are actually a little bit thicker. But for now, I'm just going to draw one straight line all the way across. And I'm going to extend a little bit beyond the bridge so I can trim that off later. And let's do one more line across the bottom. So as you're drawing your lines on your bridge, once you get one line in, you're going to want to make sure that the next one is parallel to the first. So as I draw this second line, to make it parallel, all I have to do is hover over it for a second as I'm drawing, and then it snaps to a pink line that says parallel to edge, and it knows which edge that I want to follow because I hovered over it. So that can be helpful to try to make sure that your bridge actually has parallel lines for all of the different members. So I'll start this one here, hover over this one for a second, and now it should snap to pink and show that I'm going to be drawing a parallel line to that other edge. And if you get a piece that fills in that you don't need filled in, like these sections for example, you can just click on them and either press the delete button on your keyboard or just right click and hit erase. You also need to make sure that all of your lines are actually connecting to each other. So it says on edge as I start this one, and as I get down to here it should say on edge again. If I just clicked here and said on the face of the image, that's actually not connected, and it's not gonna work. So you want to make sure it always goes all the way to the edge. Usually you can tell because once it's completely closed off, it'll fill it in.